Hey traders, how are you all doing? And I just want to first of all say apologies for not putting out a Forex update video yesterday. I did put up a few charts of the USD yen. I also updated my Aussie and New Zealand dollar positions as well on Twitter. And if you're not following me on Twitter, it's at Trade Talk Pippin. So Connor and I share that page, but it's mostly Forex stuff. I didn't get a chance to make a video yesterday, but there's no real news. I was discussing a USD Japanese yen sell trade potentially. But what we're seeing is finally the US dollar, offering some strength. So that doesn't necessarily mean the sell trade's on. This could extinguish this little bullish move. I would call it, it's a little bit of a bounce off that 108.29. That a couple of bounced off the low 108s. So it could potentially still could collapse. But what I do like, I'm going to add, how do we do that? Edit. Actually, what I will do is I'll do it on here. So I've discussed the USD yen previously, and here was pretty good, but that was on the Friday, and I sort of wasn't super keen to take it on Friday because I like Monday to come around, and I discussed a minor pullback. You can go to the video and I explain the characteristics of a Monday. I don't like to get into a trade on Monday because it can be very choppy with no clear direction. So it actually did pull back a little bit, but the entry wasn't really bothered. It did break down, but it's currently really not of interest to me. I'd like to see something like this, really. Something like this would be really good. So it closes at the low, and it comes around that 108.586 level. What I do like even more is the USD Swissy. If I can find it, I apologize, guys. I was up at 2:30 this morning in bed at 11. So back to early morning shifts this week. So I won't be making late videos this week, unfortunately. Even though that's when everything happens. But it's that's so much the fatigue trader trying to find the USD Swissy. It should be here somewhere. There it is, man. Diabolical. Alright, so as you can see, it's similar to the USD yen. I don't really like this here though, but I can get over it because it's wiki and it just sort of, what that is there is a few sellers just taking out stop losses for buys, and then it marches back up again. So that's time and time again you see that sort of thing. So it's very, what I would say, unnecessary to have very tight stop losses. If you're doing that, that's probably because you got too much risk on the table. Really, the max I'll risk is 2 to 3%. I did the 3% Euro US dollar, and that was too much for me. So 2%. Trust me, guys, just try that, and you can tolerate the wide stops, and it's just such a refreshing, easy process to let the trade go, especially if you've back tested. But look, currently, as you can see, this sort of thing happens. It might be more range-bound price action. So really, there's no trade on offer quite yet. Let's have a look at the Aussie dollar and see how that's going. It's a bit of a retracement here. So look, it's still well over 80 cents. This is where I actually got in on the Aussie dollar. So I wish that was a proper size position, but it wasn't. So not the end of the world, around $20. So, negated by doing that, but it's good to let the trade just sort of go. Let's get the New Zealand dollar up, and I got in here. This is actually seeing a little bit more of a pullback, so I got as high as the high that candle was 74.40. So, at one point this thing was really moving. Although the Aussies, I got in at 70. what did I get in? Oh, 72.05 I got in. So, but both these were at over 2% in profit. Again, really small unit sizing. Also, guys, so those are my trades. There's no setup on the USD yen or the USD SUSI. The euro, that's petered out a little bit. I was in that last week. Same again for the Great British Pound, US dollar. There's no buy trade on that. So you got to understand, I mean, these really moved pretty aggressively last week. So what tends to happen is it might continue going in the trend, or it just sort of hovers around, then collapses and reverts back to the mean. So, you know, there's just no setup. So that's the conclusion, guys. But also, the giveaway for Forex Tester 3 software is still on. Ideally, if we get 3 people, we're going to do the Trade Talk Pippin and Easy podcast with Connor and myself on Thursday night around 9 p.m. Perth time, Western Australia. So that's, we're 12 hours in front of New York in Perth here. So, but look, the thing is, or is it 13? It's 13 hours actually with the daylight savings. So, what you have to do, you like, retweet the tweet on Trade Talk Pippin. So, Trade Talk Pippin is the Twitter handle, and leave a comment. I'd like Forex Tester 3, please. And it's $299 US dollar value, and then we submit those to Forex Tester, and they will get in touch with you, I think via email, and you get a free copy, and you can start learning Forex for free and not risking real money, and learning strategies and price action and pattern recognition, support and resistance. You can get data, you can see your win rate, you lose, you know, your average loser, your average winner, detailed analytics, in fact. So anyway, guys, so like, retweet, and leave a comment on this video that I'll post to Twitter. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.